The day you stop doubting yourself. A story about self-confidence. Have you ever looked at someone successful and wondered, why not me? Not because you aren't talented, not because you don't work hard, but because somewhere deep inside, you've convinced yourself that you're not enough. Maybe you've been rejected. Maybe you've failed. Maybe someone told you that your dreams were too big, your voice too small, or your abilities too ordinary. And slowly, without even realizing it, you started believing them. You stopped raising your hand. You stopped sharing your ideas. You stopped chasing the opportunities that once excited you. Not because you couldn't do it, but because you no longer believed you could. Here's the truth. The biggest obstacle between you and the life you want is rarely a lack of talent. It's a lack of self-confidence. And today that can change. Because confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. The first step is simple. Stop waiting to feel ready. Think about a child learning to walk. They don't wait until they're perfect. They fall again and again. No one laughs at them for falling because everyone understands that's how walking is learned. So why do we expect ourselves to succeed without making mistakes? Every successful person you admire was once a beginner. Every expert was once uncertain. Every confident speaker once had shaky hands. Confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes because of action. Take the first step, even if your voice shakes, even if your heart races, even if you're afraid. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite it. The second step is to stop letting your past define your future. One failure doesn't make you a failure. One rejection doesn't make you unworthy. One mistake doesn't erase your potential. Your past is a chapter, not the entire book. Imagine if a writer quit after one bad page. There would never be a story, and your story is far from over. Every setback has been teaching you something. Every disappointment has been preparing you for a stronger version of yourself. Don't let yesterday decide who you become tomorrow. Third, change the way you talk to yourself. Your mind listens to every word you say. If every morning you tell yourself, I'm not smart enough, I'm not attractive enough, I'm always behind, eventually, you'll believe it. But what if you change the conversation? What if instead you said, I'm learning, I'm improving, I can handle challenges, I deserve opportunities? These aren't empty affirmations. They're reminders of the truth you've forgotten. The voice inside your head becomes the voice that shapes your life. Choose it carefully. Fourth, stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Social media has made comparison feel normal. We see people's victories, their vacations, their promotions, their perfect moments, but we rarely see their failures, their sleepless nights, their fears, their years of struggle. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. That's not fair. Run your own race. Grow at your own pace. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Fifth, keep the promises you make to yourself. Confidence grows every time you prove to yourself that you can be trusted. If you promise to wake up early, do it. If you promise to exercise, show up. If you promise to finish that project, finish it. Small victories create a powerful identity. You begin to think, I'm someone who follows through. And that's where real confidence is born. Not from applause, not from compliments, but from integrity. Finally, remember this. The world will always have opinions. Some people will doubt you. Some will criticize you. Some will underestimate you. Let them. Their opinion is not your identity. You don't need everyone's approval. You only need enough belief in yourself to take the next step. Because one day, the person who once questioned every decision will become the person others look up to. Not because life became easier, but because they finally stopped doubting themselves. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Stop hiding your gifts. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop apologizing for taking up space. You were never meant to live a small life. You were meant to grow, to learn, to fail, to rise, to inspire. Confidence isn't about believing you'll never fail. It's about believing that no matter what happens, you'll find a way forward. And the moment you truly believe that, everything changes. So today, stand a little taller, speak a little louder, dream a little bigger. Take one step you've been afraid to take, because the person you've been waiting to become is waiting las